Hi guys, Mike Lee Keneric, movement is life, Hagana Apex, it is Monday morning, time to grind. Okay, so anyway, today I want to talk about time. In my upcoming book, oh, by the way, book-wise, I'll just touch on that real fast. My upcoming book was supposed to be a 542 pages hardcover book, and my publisher said last week, Mike, it's never going to happen. In today's world, with the social media and everything, a full-size 542 hardcover book is going to end up having to be priced at about $60 to $75, and it's going to sit on the bookshelves at the bookstores, and it's going to be a total dud. So we decided to go with 4 volumes, soft cover, mid-size, not small, but mid-size book, and each volume is going to be named something else. The first volume is going to be called Movement is Life. The second volume is going to be called Be Your Own Bodyguard. The third volume is going to be called Blade Warrior. And the last volume, we did not decide yet on name for the last volume, but it's going to address active shooter and how to operate a Glock, Uzi or Tavor for active shooter, urban warfare, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so how am I connecting this today is, number one, the quote in the first volume that opens the book is, time is the only true currency in life. Okay, that's a quote I came up a few years ago, and I love that quote. Time is the only true currency in life. And then in the last volume is about weapons. So I'm going to connect that today. Okay, so time. Okay, so lately I've had a couple, if not more, of either my black belt or instructors and saying to me, sir, don't hold it against me, I didn't see you for a while, but I don't have the time. I'm too busy, family, my school, my staff, my job, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so, you know, time, you have to manage your time. So I call that an operator malfunction, not I don't have time. I don't have time is pointing the finger at life, and life is this huge machine. Okay, so that's a machine. Okay, so I'll give you an example. A few months ago, we were at Lockwood Farm, and we were having a live fire course, and one of my students, his name is Steve, we call him Scuba Steve, and as a matter of fact, let's talk time. This guy comes to my school a minimum of 3 times a week, sometimes 4 times a week, drives an hour and a half, trains 2 hours, drives back an hour and a half. That's 5 hours, at least 3 times a week. You want to talk about time? I don't have time. Scuba Steve, you're the man, sir. Your dedication is unbelievable. So anyway, so we were at Lockwood's farm doing live fire, and Scuba Steve, or Steve, kept saying, sir, I got a problem with my Glock. 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 Finally, I grabbed the Glock. I racked the Glock. I point the Glock that direction. I'm still talking to Steve this direction, and I shot 5 bullets. Okay, I cleared the Glock, gave him the Glock. I said, operator malfunction, not Glock, not good. Okay, so it wasn't the problem with the Glock, it was an operator malfunction. Okay, when you tell me I don't have time, I can't do it, I'm too busy, every time you have a course, a class, a certification, a conference, it's just, it's not good. It doesn't align with my schedule. The machine of life is not aligning us. Okay, no. The conference is once a year, and you know it's always in January. Okay, so you have a whole fucking year to plan for it. Whatever, right? Okay, also, in the Hagana organization, there are 4 ways to train with me. Okay, if you're local, 4 ways. If you're out of towner, 3 ways. Okay, way number 1, locals, they come to classes on a weekly basis. Okay, logistics, they live here, I live here, they're lucky. People always say, you local students have an advantage, no wonder you have the most black belts, no wonder they're up to date. Yeah, they live here, I live here, it's logistics, it's life. Okay, that's a 1 way. Second way is what happened this last weekend. Seminars. I travel, I get on a plane, leave my family for the weekend, and travel. Okay, I could do seminars here at my school, it'll be as business successful and as functional to do it here. I can even offer to my students at half price, double the amount of people would show up, and I don't travel, sleep in my own bed, and don't get sick on an airplane and all night. But I give my availability to go out to seminars. So seminars are priced at $100 if you pre-registered, or at the door $125. Okay, so that's the economic way to train with me. Okay, the second way, the second tier, certifications and the conference. Certification and conference, that's priced about $500. Okay, so that's the second tier. Okay, so certifications, I usually give heads up 2-3 months in advance. The conference, you have a year in advance. Okay, and finally, you have the specialty courses. The specialty courses are Israeli Commando courses, Laws courses, and all the specialty courses. Okay, those are expensive. I get it. Those are priced $1,000 and up. Okay, why? It involves usually 2 to 3 days. It's shooting at the farm, the whole 9 yards. And I get it. Not everybody can afford to buy Tavors, Uzis, this and that. I get it. Okay, but if you're an Haganah practitioner, school owner, instructor, enthusiast, whatever you want to fuck you call it, right? Okay, you have to make sure you fall in one of those 3 tiers. If not, you get disconnected. And then I got people that get disconnected, and I don't see them over a year. And then, oh, sir, don't hold against me. I hope you still like me, blah, blah, blah. I don't dislike anybody any less if they don't come. If I liked you as a person, I liked you in the first 60 seconds, okay? I have a profiling system. I've talked about this a long time ago. This is not the video to talk about that. I'll make a video about that later on. I always decide if I like somebody within 60 seconds. If within 60 seconds I like you, I will always like you. Unless you do something for me to dislike you, but I always like you, okay? So if you don't show up, I don't dislike you. You are just getting disconnected because you have an operator malfunction. Not the machine of Haganah, not the machine of life, definitely not the machine of Mike Likeneric. It's you. Operator malfunction. Okay, so when you look in the mirror, you got to look in the mirror and say, all right, am I having an operator malfunction? Or am I going to say blah, blah, blah in the mirror and convince myself that the machine of life is really why I can't train or I can't do this and that? Okay, it's very easy, guys. People get in a routine rut and they become fucking miserable. Okay, if you're one of those guys that wake up, go to work, come home, watch TV, eat, wake up, go to work, and you really don't make yourself have something look forward, and all you do is give excuses. Oh, well, I gotta do this because I can't do anything else because I'm busy and I have to do this. Time is the only true currency in life. Manage your time or the time will manage you. Okay, so that's my little words of wisdom for Monday. It is Monday morning, time to go grind. Movement is life. Don't have operator malfunction. If you misfire here and there, fix the problems. Life is good. Push the pace. Mike Likeneric, movement is life. Go get it.